I'm Audette and welcome back to Canadian Dirt. It is Saturday, July 5th. We are at Dead Horse Creek Speedway for the second day of the GB Deer Run. We got all 5 cars out today. The 20 Super Truck, 2 Super Truck, 27 Super Truck, 9 Super Truck, and 20 B-Mod. Nick's going to be driving the 2 Super Truck again today, as well as his B-Mod. Based off of his win yesterday, it's going to be pretty fun. Taylor's actually not here today, so that's why I'm doing this now. So we have Bailey Cousins driving her truck this time. For lineups, we got Heat 1 of the Super Trucks. Nick in the 2 Super Truck is starting outside pole, and then Bailey Cousins in the number 9 is starting 5th, so 3rd row inside. Heat 2 Super Trucks, I in the 27 am starting 2nd row outside, number 2 position, and my grandpa in the number 20 is starting outside 2nd row right behind me in the 4th position. Then Nick in the B-Mod in Heat 3 is starting inside row 2 in the 3rd position. So we're looking pretty good on starts. Should be really fun. They added a little more, they tried to add a little more moisture to the track today, so hopefully there's more lines than just on the bottom. But we'll see how it goes. Hot laps felt good. Had to change a few things since yesterday, and hopefully it goes well. Let you know.
leaking.
Heat results and feature lineups, and an air show going on above us for intermission. We got the first heat was Midwest Modified, and Nick got second, so he automatically transferred to the A main and didn't have to bother going through the B main, which is really nice because they were taking out 7 cars. And he immediately jumped out of the B mod straight into the deuce because he was in the first truck heat, so he really had to get going. So did Bailey, who was getting out of his mod. Nick ended up winning his heat, and then Bailey got third in the number 9. And then the second heat, I won, got first, and then my grandpa got 5th. So all in all, it went pretty good. The track is really smooth. It's a lot drier than we expected. Well, kind of than we expected. They added a lot of water to it, but it all just kind of blew off by the end of the pure stock heats. So it's nice, it's smooth. It's a lot like last night, so I'm okay with that. For feature lineups, it's going to be B mods. Nick starts inside row 4 in the 7th position, so that's a decent start, a lot better than he was yesterday. And then for the trucks, Nick starts in first, front row inside, and then I start right beside him in second, front row outside. Then Bailey Cousins starts right behind me, second row outside in the 4th position, and my grandpa Rob in the 20 starts 5th row inside in the 9th position. So it's looking good. This is the best start I've had all year. I've been getting pretty unlucky, but hopefully I can get down to the bottom soon enough, either in front of my uncle or get behind him and try to figure out a way to get by. But all in all, I think it'll be pretty good racing. So I'm getting pretty excited, and letting you know how it goes.
one more of applause. All right, it's warm round of applause. All right, Nick, I got a question for you. Let me pull it up here. It's very important for you today. Nick, after sweeping the weekend, how much sweeter is today's race win than it is yesterday?
Oh man, I don't know. I think my name going on this big trophy here is going to be pretty cool. I gotta thank these guys. My crew worked so hard this weekend. They're short staffed this weekend, and we ran double duty this weekend, and plus all our other 4 trucks. Man, they worked their butts off. They earned this victory. I just have to feel it's NASCAR.
Way to go. What adjustments did you make, if any, on your truck from last night to tonight?
Not a whole lot, just we pretty much put the same setup in this thing and wheeled it around. The track was nice and smooth, slick. Hats off to you guys, this is awesome.
And one more time, who do you want to thank for making such a successful program for yourself?
I gotta thank my wife first and foremost for keeping us fed and looking after us throughout this whole weekend and every weekend. Again, my crew, all the sponsors on this thing, there's no way we could do it without them. Man, this is so much fun.
Congratulations again, Nick.
Nick, congrats. You get your name on the big trophy that goes in the GPD showrooms and will travel around. Awesome job. And how quickly they come out to fix stuff. We had a few issues with some things the other night. They were here the next morning. So, huge thanks to GPD Green Valley Coaching. We absolutely treasure your support. Thank you.
Alright, so we got feature results now. It's the end of the night. Getting pretty dark out. Bugs are coming out, which is a little annoying. I'm sure you saw how I did. First, the B-Mod. Nick got 6th, which, good run. Top 10, which is always nice. And then he had to very quickly jump into the deuce. We had to do quite a few pace laps waiting for him and Bailey. But they got changed over, and then Nick and the Deuce went all of the entire race, led the entire thing. There was a couple times where 44 robberies got pretty close, but then after, I think he blew off the top, and then after that, Nick had no problem keeping the lead. Then Bailey in the number 9 got 2nd after restarting in the back, which was really nice to see that truck getting through the pack. I got DNF, broke a few things, broke a couple of rims, spindle, center link for the steering, so it's not too bad. We'll get it fixed by this Thursday so we can get racing for the Thursday Night Thunder in Victory Lane. And then Rob got, I guess, just ahead of me because he finished the race. But yeah, it was a little disappointing for me, but overall, pretty good night. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.